I remember this day, testing my dad's plane. It was hot. We didn't have AC in those days. It was a local dry lake, but I don't remember where. My dad was calculating how much the plane could lift. He designed all the test equipment himself. My dad had a degree in industrial technology, manufacturing engineering. This is the first video footage of my dad's plane in flight. He was taking the video himself, and he was so excited to see it fly his hands were shaking. It was shot on a Super 8 video camera, then transferred to VHS in the 80s, and now digitally saved. I was there, Bill, and I was about 7 years old at the time. I remember it going so high I couldn't see it anymore. Being about 7, I didn't know how significant this day was until I was old enough to understand. This was a big day for my dad. My dad was also a pilot and flew Cessna planes before he joined the Air Force. Although he already had his pilot's license when he joined the Air Force, he was not an Air Force pilot. In the Air Force, he was military police and also a cook for a short time. It was being flown by a professional pilot, as my dad did not trust himself to fly it. This is Mel, the pilot who flew my dad's plane. This video was shot in approximately 1977 at Legg Lake, and others were flying their planes also. Many people asked him what he was flying. It looked a lot like a UFO. The plane was originally called the Air Sled and was intended to be a cargo plane. He came up with the idea in the early 40s and was granted a U.S. patent on May 28, 1960. He passed away on May 25, 2011, and never really pursued his design. He chose to spend his career providing for his family while my mother, Irma, stayed home with us. Like most kids, I remember being in awe for a few minutes, and then the novelty wore off, not unlike my own kids. I'm just glad I was able to see it, and so can you.